Hey, what's going on, everybody? Titus back again with more branded Despia. The list is the same, and we're just gonna get right into it right here. I've thought about a couple things though while I've had time to sit and wait and think about some stuff here and there, and I believe I'm gonna trade in this Proskinian here for Verte Anaconda, I guess. It's good, right? Like, Verte is good. We could talk about Verte in a vacuum is a very good card because it sends one fusion monster. So if you can summon one monster and then summon another monster, so if you brand an opening and then summon another monster, you make Verte after your, after branded fusion gets Ash or whatever have you. But it's not as good per se because we're gonna try out Proskinian for now, and then we'll try with Verte in a little bit as well. But the list hasn't very much changed at all. We are playing 1 Comedy, 3 Tragedy, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Edgement Chain, 1 Snow, 2 Albaz, 3 Eluber, 1 Mercurier, 1 Dramaturge, 1 Adlib, 1 Eldritch, 2 Poly, 3 Allure of Darkness, 2 Patchwork, 1 Prosperity, 3 Branded Fusion, 1 Branded Loss, 2 Super Poly, 2 Called by the Grave, and a Crossout Designator, and then 2 Forbidden Droplet, 3 Openings, 2 Reds, 3 Imperms. Extra deck, of course, has Plat, Dragostapelia, we have Titaniclad, 2 Albion the Branded Dragon, 1 Corderus, 2 Masquerade, 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Libellion, 2 Chimera, 1 Proskinian, 1 Dark. Now, I want to talk about Master Duel as we load in. I want to talk about Master Duel in the best of 1 and how some people are so used to TCG lists. So, like, man, I don't know why the first loaded is so bad on this on OBS. It's crazy. So in the TCG, you didn't play hand traps in this deck at all. And they later found out that that's not necessarily the case. They later... But the first iteration of this deck was like maximize on like all of your insane cards, right? Play maximum amount of Allure, play maximum amount of Polymerization, play maximum amount of Patchwork, play Albion, do all this stuff, right? That like maximizes on. Ooh, what is that? Is that? Oh baby, we're playing against Salamangreats. I love it. I love it. There's Gazelle. Love to see it. Gazelle's gonna special summon here. Okay, special summon the Gazelle. So we could hit the Gazelle here. In reality, I think. And I think we will. They still have a normal summon, but that's okay. We're going to hit this Gazelle, so they can't tutor their graveyard. Okay. And it could be the only normal summon monster they have, but of course Falco activates, bounces the Gazelle. But you can't activate its effect again, so it's okay. So go ahead and grab that, summon the Gazelle, and you can make what? You can make a wolf. Okay. There's the Balinx. Activate the Balinx. You opened it, didn't you? No, okay. Let's see. What does it say? That would have been really unfortunate if you did. Alright, what do you have next? Okay. Are you gonna reincarnate? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay. Reincarnate into Balinx. I don't think that's right. You still have a normal summon. I guess you just can't facilitate. Okay, yeah, I was right to hit the Gazelle then. 2 back row is scary though, because these could be floodgates of any kind, which are scary. You know, we're gonna draw. Patchwork kind of changes some things around a little bit. We're gonna activate the branded opening here. Super Poly is kind of dead in our hand. Because we can't Super Poly anything that they have, so we're going to discard the Super Poly here. And we're going to go ahead and summon the Eluber to this zone here. Go ahead and activate the Eluber's effect. See if that responds with a Roar. Okay, there's the Imperm. Okay. That's good. Now what do you have after that? So imperm in this column here, so we don't want to place anything in the middle column. Okay. Okay. We're going to activate the patchwork over here. See if they have the ash. They don't. Or maybe they do. Hold on. So we're going to activate polymerization here. We're going to use... Rage. Okay. That's fine with me. Yeah, this is fine. It's a little less ideal per se, but it's fine. So we're gonna make Masquerade here. Chain link 1 Dramaturge, chain link to the Edge Imp chain. Get the other patchwork out of our deck. And I know they have Gazelle. I know they have Gazelle in hand. I know that for a fact. Because he bounced it back. The problem is, I don't know if I can do enough damage. We're going to try and get them like literally as low as possible here. So that they kill themselves with the amount of effects that they have to use. So we're going to attack with the Masquerade here. Bane links to protect, yep. Attack with this. Which they don't take 500 for, because it's not an activated effect, it's just a substitution. It's not even it's not an effect, but it is. Wow, you're gonna activate that? That's kind of strange. You took more damage there. So you only have one activation of a card. This is the end of the game. You can only activate one card. I mean, you could have Imperm. I guess that's true. You could have Imperm. You could draw Imperm here. But no, yeah, you could draw Imperm. I don't know if Gazelle gets you there, though. Oh, there's the droplet. Okay. You took 600 for that. And you discarded your Roar. So you had the droplet. That's crazy. So now you're going to normal summon Gazelle. You have Falco. And I'm actually fine. Send Spinny. Interesting. Okay. Activate Spinny's effect. Summon the Spinny. Now let's see what he does. If he could bounce the Gazelle. Oh, you didn't. You made a mistake. I think this is the end of the game now. Target this to negate its effect. So now it can't detach to activate. And you've already activated the Spinny. So you can't actually add the back. You can't actually add back. Yeah, you can detach for cost, but you can't do anything. Because you didn't hit the Dramaturge. But because you had to hit the Masquerade. Right? So here, all he can do is attack over. Which gets him nowhere. Okay, so this dies, right? But it can just come back. Falco doesn't work. Falco doesn't work, dude! Oh no, dude! Unless the OCG ruling is different, but it has to return to hand, my guy. It has to. Bouncing with Falco doesn't do anything. You can't bounce your extra deck monsters with Salamangreat, because the condition of Falco says it has to return to hand, and so you can't do that to special summon. Anyway, before we got into that weird thing, so before Branded got figured out, and it really didn't even get figured out per se, because it was so teched against that it didn't get, like, it took the OCG by storm that the TCG knew about it, so the TCG knew how to counteract it before it even got here. And so with that, ooh, this hand's weird. With that, people started playing hand traps, and the people started playing 50 cards in the deck, so that, oh god, so that they could actually, you know, do some of their plays and get some of their stuff and do all these things. In Master Duel, it's better to play hand traps because you're not always going to go first. Oh, I don't care about this at all. You're not always going to go first, and Master Duel is very much all in or nothing. And if they go all in and all you have is engine, like, you don't have a droplet, you don't have an Ash to stop the play, like, you don't have something, it's not going to matter how good your engine is if it just destroys you. Even look at Sword Soul. Sword Soul is one of the best decks to break a board, but it doesn't matter because it still plays hand traps. It's still very good in that aspect. Wow, we've seen every single freaking card here. This is incredible. We can activate another Ruler of Darkness, right? Because it's not once per turn. Right. Yeah, it's not once per turn, so we'll activate another one. Alright, we'll discard this Edgem Chain. We'll activate another one. There we go. Edgem Chain goes. Okie doke. Will Imperm the Inspector border? Uh-oh, my dog's barking. We'll summon a Luber, activate a Luber's effect, of course, to get the Branded Fusion, probably bait out some kind of interaction here. Strike, huh? Strike is really unfortunate. That does put a Despia in the grave, though. So we're going to go ahead and brand it in red now. Target. Gotta say, there's no way they have something for that. Special summon a monster. Summon Quarterus. With this and this. Quarterus summon. So we'll do... we have to do Dramaturge Chainlink 1, and then we want to do Quarterus Chainlink 2. Quarterus Chainlink 2. It's going to make Inspector a 0. Summon. And then we're going to go to the battle phase, and we're going to attack over and hope we don't get freaking Mirror Forced here. Or Magic Cylindered. Or anything like that. Okay, 3k. To the dome, hopefully. He's thinking about it. Okay. We're going to go to main 2 here. We're going to set a card. And we're going to set a Pot of Prosperity for a bluff. And see what happens. We're in a good position, but kind of scary because he has 4 cards in hand. If he's playing Stun, I'm not sure how much it matters. Lightning Storm, okay. Let's see if the bluff worked. Wasn't traps. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll call by the Inspector Border here. Just cuz. So yeah, we got a bluff with the... He was scared of the back row. And the back row wasn't anything threatening at all. So he must have a way to deal with our monsters. The Looper is banished, though, so we're not going to get that recuperation. Oh, interesting. He's just going to set a card, and then he's going to pass. Interesting. Does he have a TT? I wonder if that's TT. There's an Ash Blossom. Yeah, I'm a little scared. Not going to lie. We are just going to go to the battle phase. And we're going to declare an attack. See if this forces the Sanguine. Yep, I was right. Perfect. We drew the Ash Blossom, so it doesn't matter unless this is called by. Yep, doesn't matter. Okay. This could be a Hawk Arrow. Yep, there it is. Easy. Easy game. Dude. Man. Lord Darkness strong if you draw every single one of them. It's crazy. So I think hand traps are necessary in Master Duel, man. Like, you don't know what you're going to go up against, and you can't guarantee you're going to go first. And so right there, if we would have played a game of no hand traps against stun, we would have lost the game immediately. We would have not been able to do literally anything. So I just don't think in this kind of format and scenarios that happen, I don't think it's worth it. Wow, what are our hands today? What is this? Good lord. Alright, let's just go ahead and pot here. Man, I almost want to banish 6. I'm gonna be completely honest. I kind of want to banish 6 cards. We're gonna banish this, one of these, and one of each of these. 6 cards. There's a Luber. Or sorry, no. Okay. Imperm, Edgem Chain, Brandon in Red, Fairy Tale Snow. None of those help at all. We'll grab the opening. We'll activate the Patchwork, because this is free, right? Grab Poly, grab Edgem Chain. Then we'll activate the opening here, right? Sending the Edgem Chain. Summon the Eluber. This gets us to Chainlink 1, and then we'll Chainlink 2. Grab Patchwork, which is good. Okay, Eluber, grab Branded Fusion. Okay, alright. It took 10 years to get here, but we're here. Activate Branded Fusion, of course. They don't have the Ash Blossom, so we're going to send Tragedy and Albaz, the two goats. Summon the Lubellion. Activate Lubellion. Chainlink 1, we're going to discard this Max C in here. Tragedy, Chainlink 2. This is going to grab Adlib. Grab the Adlib. Perfect. Summon the Mirror Jade. With this and this. Okay. Mirror Jade summons. God, she's pretty. He's pretty. Whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to activate the Mirror Jade, sending for cost. The Albion here. We're going to banish our own Mirror Jade. And because if they're playing Kaijus or something, we don't want the Mirror Jade to be Kaiju'd over. basically. And so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep Brandon in red more alive, you could say. I should technically be playing like one DD Crow so that I could cross out Designator, a DD Crow, or a Bell. But that's a fairly large investment, and I wouldn't necessarily advise it. Most people are going to just try and Ash the Branded Fusion. Yeah, that's fine. We can let them do the Foolish Burial here. They're playing 54 Necroworld Banshee. I do not give a single damn about Necroworld Banshee. Necroworld Banshee doesn't mean anything to me. Doesn't matter to me. Zombie World doesn't. I do not care. You can actually play Zombie World in a deck, which is pretty cool. Alright, Shiranui. So he's going to Tribute, and then he's going to Special Summon a Zombie Tuner. There's the Zombie Tuner. Wow, okay, we just draw the other mechs. So the normal summon has happened. Do we just go ahead and activate Brandon Red here? We Brandon Red target the Unizombie. I think everything works out, actually. Yeah, we're gonna Brandon Red right here. We're gonna target the Tragedy. Tragedy comes up. We are gonna special summon a monster. We're gonna special summon a Chimera using 1, 2, 3. Special summon Chimera. So chain link 1 Chimera. Chain link 2 Tragedy. Chain link 3 Adlib, target our Mirror Jade. Summon the Mirror Jade in defense. Tragedy, search Adlib, or Adluber the Boober Doober, sorry, not Adlib. And then draw 2, pop 1, and then we have a Banish still. 1 for 1 is fine with me. Discard. Yep, discard is fine. Alright, so here, if this person's graveyard, you can banish this card from your hand, add a level 5 heroes on from deck 2. Or, if Zombie World is in Field Zone, you can special summon from your deck instead. That's a good card. That's a really good card, but it has to hit the graveyard for this to work. And so he could Mizuki, right? Here's the problem. He can Mizuki target the Unizombie, right? And that's kind of scary. So I think we... But he could just get Balderok, right? He can't just get Balderok, so let's just go ahead... Let's just go ahead and banish the Bloom here. Like, this is a little unfortunate, but like, he's gonna Mizuki because he had the Mizuki in hand, right? He's gonna Mizuki. He's gonna summon Unizombie. Yep. Which we draw another card for. Ah, but now we have Ash. So it's going to try and send a zombie, so we're just going to stop the play with the Ash Blossom. That is, yep, okay. And that should be the end of the game. We're going to grab Branded Lost. We already have a branded fusion, so yeah, let's go ahead and just grab branded lost. We'll go ahead and set it. And there's the branded red, so it doesn't actually matter. This is the end. So gotta go ahead and activate the branded lost. We activate the patchwork. We grab Poly, we grab Edge and Chain. Like this is why Max C should be banned. We activate this. Go ahead and just thin our deck a smidge more. Grab Branded Fusion because it just doesn't matter at this point. We have a Chimera still in deck, and so we can just do this. Using this, and this. Chimera number 2. Boop. This Chainlink 1. This Chainlink 2. And they cannot respond. No Balderrock Engrave, right? Right, okay. Grab Mercurier. Oh! That's Branded Despia, everybody. Don't let Branded in Red resolve. Also, Max C should probably be banned. That card's just crazy. We drew like 7 cards there, so like just this is what it is. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment below what deck you're playing. Are you playing Branded? What build are you playing? I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Happy dueling, everybody.